Ah, hey, I'm recording this, so I actually have a fucking reason to say this. Alright, hold on, one fucking sec. So you know the fucking game Breath of the Wild, right? Pretty good game, pretty good game. You go around this Link in an open world, you can gather resources, weapon can die, you kill monsters, and then you finally go to Calamity again and defeat them and restore peace to Hyrule once more. Pretty fucking good game. Now, I had an idea. And that idea is a pretty good idea. It would be a DLC, and either it would be called Versus DLC or Calamity Ganon DLC. Now what it would be is that your Calamity Ganon, right? Your Calamity Ganon, and there's the other guy, and that guy is a Link. And both have to have the DLC to do this. And it's basically a PvP mode. But don't worry, it's not like a limited world or anything like that. No. You see, Link is going to the open world and all that. You don't know where the fuck Link is except for the start. But you can't do shit to Link in the start. Or you can. Yeah, you can do shit to Link at the start. Because you see there are monsters in the start. Of course, you can't do really much. Cause, alright. Okay. I did a bad start here. You're Link. No, you're not Link. You're Calamity Ganon, and then there's a player playing as Link, and he is exploring the world. When he is first at the platform, there's one camp of goblins. Goblins. Fuck. Sorry, I don't know their name. I don't remember. Goblins, I think it is. Anyway, you're Calamity Ganon, and there's one camp of goblins. Goblins. I'll just say goblins. How about that? One camp of goblins which you can control. Now it's kind of like an RTS, you see, but this is a bit on like in the start. There's warrior goblins. I almost said goblins. Goblins. And there's one builder goblin, right? Now you see, this builder goblin can build different things. Number one, it can build a house. Number two, it can build platforms. And number three, it can build towers. And number four, it can build what the fuck? It can build crates and barrels and all that. Now, buildings it can build. I could just stand here for like 20 minutes and talk about buildings I could build. And just so you all know, I'm coming up with this right now in my head. And I just came up with this right now. So, a goblin builder can build some houses. Number one, it can build a normal house. It can build a goblin house, which is a house which goblins come from. But you see, you need resources to do that, right? So we have a resource gathering house. Oh, but of course, not only one. There's three different kinds of gathering houses. Number one, a lumberyard. Wait, was it? Yeah, I think it's a lumberyard. Which, of course, gathers wood. And you can take a goblin and assign him to gather the wood. But the thing is, there's also a crafter's house, right? Which you can make a goblin go in, and he can craft stuff basically, like Link. Can Link craft weapons? No. Yes? No. Yes? I don't fucking know. But anyway, he can craft shit like axes and such. Of course, at the start, the only thing he can really craft is a club, and I think there's a club with spikes. If there is, that too. If not, well, he can craft a wooden spear too, I would say, and a bow. But as he progress, and you know, of course, how they're gonna use a club to, you know, bang on the trees. But as soon as he makes an axe, the goblin would take the axe and use that instead, and take the weapon they had and put that away. Now, the game works as the weapons don't break. It's gonna be like that, and Link can go and kill them and get their shit, of course, and can go in the buildings and loot. But in the buildings there will be the loot that you have gathered so far. Oh wait, I almost forgot. There's also a food gathering building. And you can assign goblins to every single one. There is a mine. And there's a stone thing which you mine stone. Now, I don't know if there's pickaxes in Breath of the Wild. I know you can. I know you can gather stone, but I don't know if there's like pickaxes or anything like that. And if there isn't, well, we can make a fucking pickaxe model. I mean, that can't be that fucking hard. And then they can, and here, you know, when they cut down the trees, they'll put their weapon on the back, and then they'll gather the wood, get the wood, and put it in the lumber jar. They will put it in the house they were designed to, like in the back, because there'll be like a fence area, and then put it in the back. But in like the miner's house, they go in and put the stone, and then when the guy when the fucking crafter want to craft something, he goes in the house, or you know, to the place where the resources is, and take the resources, go and crafts. Now, you might be wondering, like, well, how the fuck do you make a faux boblin? Well, you see, that's about the crafter. Either it'll be the crafter or it'll be another house. That'll help that. Cause the normal house, fuck that. All that really does is fucking, it isn't like a, you know what? Never mind with the normal house. Fuck the normal house. It was never a thing. No to that. You can craft the goblin. Hold on. It's not a breeding center, cause, well, it's a child-friendly game, so I don't want none of that. Let's do. Let me think here. I got it. A goblin summoning house. Now, what you need for that is a special stone, which is a goblin summoning stone. What you need. Second off, you need meat. Yes, doesn't matter which kind of meat, but you need 5 of some sort of meat. Doesn't matter which meat. You can have different kinds of meat, but 5 kinds of meat. All right. And then you need 2 wooden planks, like 2 of those wooden things, and 3 stone. Also, to make a summoning goblin summoning stone, the crafter makes that. But you see, the crafter starts with not doing shit, because he can level up. and he needs to go to level 5 to be able to make that shit. And you need about 100 stone and 100 wood to make that shit. So yeah, cost a little bit. By the way, a lumber guy, he can replant trees. Now he don't get saplings. He is like replants the trees, like bam, replanted, you know. That's how he does it. Yeah. And then there's a you need a goblin to fucking be the building. Sorry, every time I say like a goblin, I just want to say like go boblin, so boblin, go boblin, or whatever the fuck their name is. And I'm like, I said I was gonna call it goblin, so yeah. But you need the goblin in there, and then the goblin will just like take all those items, and like he'll take the statue in the middle, then put like the stone on the side and the wood on the side, and what the fuck did I say now? I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. It was stone and wood, wasn't it? And that's it. Oh yeah, and the 5 meat, and fucking, and then it would be the fucking the go boblin statue. We just started to fucking its eyes will started to light up, and then like their entire body will start to light up from the eyes, and then the items will disappear. Or then the items will turn into light and go in the go goblin, and then bam, you have another fucking goblin, and that, and boof, bam, you have another goblin. Now it might seem like much, but you see, my friend, unlike Link, when you cut down a tree, like when you cut down one tree, you'll get 5 wood, 5 or 10 wood. Same with the stone ore. You'll get 5 to 10 stone, right? And when you kill an animal, you'll get like 2, 3. No, you'll get 5 or 10 meat. Yeah. By the way, a stone ore never disappears for a goblin. For a goblin, it never disappears. So you can just like keep on going. So you don't have to like build a house, one of those mining houses, like everywhere on some stone. Yeah. And you get but anyway, you get the goblin, and then you can assign him to do whatever the fuck. Of course, there are guard towers, so you can assign him to a guard tower, but he won't go to the guard tower until he has a bow. Now he automatically gets arrows. Like, you don't have to make arrows, because that would just be fucking stupid. But of course, when Link kills him, he'll get like what you would normally get from a goblin with a bow. Now, of course, Link can kill the camp, right? And in the first area, you can only control one camp, and everything goes extremely slow in that camp. Like when a goblin cuts down a tree, you get like 2 wood, stone, 2 stone, and kills a thing, you get 1 meat. So it'll be fair, right? But then when you come down, it'll be like I said, like you get, like I said, with the stone and trees and meat, and I did say food, of course. Now I'm not sure if goblins actually eat food. I don't know if that's a mechanic, but I would like that to be a mechanic, but only when they're low on health. Like, you don't actually need food, you only need food when they're low on health, like Link. So yeah. Now you might be wondering, but Lost Pro, what would happen if if you go to Calamity Ganon, well, my friend, what would happen then is simple. You get an option. Because right here you see, you can command the gate, or, okay, I should first go over this. As Calamity Ganon, you can control a monster and attack as the monster and all that. Same thing with the gate houses, but the thing is you automatically start to control them. You might also remember that I did say that you don't see Link. Well, it's like an RTS. You don't see anything around you till a monster comes there. Now, of course, you can take control of a goblin and then command him. Now, I do also feel like if you did have the Calamity Ganon DLC, that anyone that doesn't have it can play as Link but can't play as Calamity Ganon. Like, it is like Calamity Ganon game mode, and you can like select like Calamity Ganon or Link. And if you don't have the DLC, you can't select the Calamity Ganon, but you can select Link. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Back to the other thing. You can, you know, of course, command monsters. But as we all know, a monster can only see a certain range. Now, I don't know if monsters actually have, like, binoculars, but if they do, because I'm pretty sure I've seen a monster having binoculars, and if they do, of course, you can build binoculars to give them to monsters. Another thing that I would like to point out is there would be a goblin captain, which would basically be a goblin that has a flag on its back, or holds a flag in its hand, and in its other hand a weapon. But I would like it on its back, cause I don't know, I would just like that. Now that guy is stronger than a normal goblin. That guy is like 3 times stronger than a normal goblin. But the thing is, you need 1,000 stone and 1,000 wood and 100 meat to make him. So it's all good. I would also like to say that the weapons he does have is there an iron? I'm very sorry, I don't know that. I don't know Breath of the Wild weapons very good, but it would have like he would have a weapon that is 3 times stronger than a normal goblin weapon, for sure. And he would have a shield that would be pretty big, but it's like as strong as it's like only like 1 time stronger than a normal wooden shield. But it would be like as big to cover his whole, you know, to cover his whole front body. He also has a helmet that you can get as Link, and it's a pretty good helmet. And the helmet is like just to like certify even more that he is a captain. Of course, the captain has a horn, but he has to put away his weapon and then bring out the horn to, you know, basically alarm his fellow goblins that Link is over here, you should get over here. Now, of course, you can also, you know, control him. Now, as I would also like to say, you can get more building goblins. The only thing is your build has to be level 2 to make the hammer. I'm not gonna say how much the hammer takes, because then I might as well just tell how much everything takes, and that would take me about 10 hours. Cause I'm here and I am just fucking what's the fucking thing? I'm just cheesing it all, bruh. Because that's what I do. I normally do this to myself, just talk to myself, talk about a DLC or a new mechanic to a game. And I never have the chance to even fucking point it out. I have been recording for 20 minutes. Wow. And I'm still going. Now, another thing that I would like to say is, by the way, I'm not fucking, hold on, I got a message. I'd like to say, I'm not gonna edit this at all, cause I'm saying everything that I need to say. I don't edit. Or I'm trying to, but I'm not going to. Alright, I'm going off topic. Sorry. Alright, where were I? Oh yeah. Now, I should probably go to when Link leaves the... I don't know, never mind. You can make other goblin builders. What you can do also is you can take a goblin builder, right? And you can build what's called a goblin. Yes, I'm gonna call them goblins now. A goblin town hall. So no, a goblin. All right, we'll have a goblin leader house. Or no, commander house. Now, how this works is a house that a commander can have, not the leader. A leader can be built in the original town that the builder came from. And let's say a builder, and you can build on that too, that other town. But let's say a builder from that town goes to another town and builds that too, and then he builds the fucking commander in that house. Well, it's basically gonna be like a rank system then. We have the leader that commands over the commander, and then there's the other commander. You fucking understand what I mean, right? Or that's a commander. And all the commanders are all like together. They don't fucking... They're not fucking... Like, they're equal, is what I'm trying to say. And the leader's like top dog. Now, the leader village and all other villagers can get something that is called a... what should it be? It'll be like a warning sign or something. It'll be name, I don't know. But you'll get the answer. That is basically it's a flag post that goes all the way, it goes a long way up in the air, and he has 4 horns that goes like all directions on top, and 2 flags that fold out. How it works is a goblin goes to it and pulls the lever, and then the flag goes up, and then screams in a horn, which will alarm the other villages that Link or an enemy has come to attack the village. The leaders and the builders and the archers, they won't go, but the warriors, however, will go over there and try to help. If Link has run away and you can't see him, or if Link has killed all the goblins and then gone away, and then when the goblins come there and no one's there, well, then the goblins that were going there to help will just go back to where they were. Same thing if Link is hidden and the other goblins don't know where it is. Of course, Link can neutralize the thing, Because there's a line that you can cut, like a rope that you can cut. That will neutralize the whole thing. Either will be that, or will be something funner, which will be that you can just cut down the whole fucking thing, and then it will fall. And if it falls on like a poplin, it will do damage. Now, if Link comes down, it's the same thing, really. Only that you as Calamity Ganon gets new units to play with. At nighttime, for instance, you get skeletons. Now what you can do is, there is a skeleton builder, but he's really fucking rare and hard to find. Like really hard to find. But if you actually manage to find him, builder, like he's like legendary weapon rare. But if you actually find him, what you can do is, and this is cost free because it's so fucking hard to find, you can build like a cave, a tunnel, cave base, which is basically a cave that you can bring skeletons in. And as night progresses, you can build houses that basically protects them from the night. From the morning, so they can be outside and shit. And it takes a lot of fucking resources, but you can make them a helmet that makes them only a little bit stronger, but it makes them be able to survive the morning. Which is, pretty great for you and not great for Link. Another thing that you can do is you can make a scout tower, which, well, you can fucking guess what that does. It's just basically an extremely long range tower to see where the fuck Link is. Now as soon as a goblin sees Link, well, you know where he is then, which is pretty good. And then you can take units and attack him. I would like to say that you don't know every single unit. You can't see with every single monster in the game. Like, let's say the dragons, you can't see with those. The big ass beasts, can't see with those. It's only like certain units that you can control and see with. From the beginning you can only like use goblins and skeleton goblins, and that's pretty much it. But you can upgrade yourself. Yeah, you can upgrade yourself. Here's the thing, you're probably wondering, well, how the fuck do I upgrade myself? You can upgrade yourself by killing those that are friendly to Link, or killing Link. If you kill Link, you get 50 soul points. We'll call them soul points. No. What the fuck should we call them? Calamity crystals, yeah. You get 50 calamity crystals. If you kill a friend friendly to Link, you get 5 calamity crystals, and you use those to upgrade yourself to control more monsters. And when you finally have like the final upgrade, you can control pretty much everything that's evil to Link. And that's pretty much a yes to it. But I have been talking for about 30 minutes now, so I'm done. I hope you enjoy me just figuring out this idea. I'd like to say once more, I just came up with all this right the fuck now. I came up with the idea, and then I thought I might as well fucking record myself. I might not upload this, but if I did, I hope you enjoyed me sitting here and talking about an idea, and I hope the rest of your day is as great, or I hope your day is as enjoyable as, well, this. But if you didn't enjoy it, well, I hope you'll have a great day later on, and goodbye.